Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the planet. This is your gorgeous one and only Chief. Just came back to my beautiful home in Malaysia after traveling to London, Sri Lanka and Dubai, okay, for 3 weeks. And during that whole journey, I sat with all the warriors of Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. Spent a lot of time with Dato Sri Vijay, my upline and mentor. And I realized one thing, that today, all the networkers, every group I meet, every country I go to, they talk to me about the challenges they are facing with regards to the credibility of the industry of network marketing, the credibility of QNet because of Google and this and that. And QNet has done a lot to sustain and improve its credibility, all right, out in the open market. We are sponsors of MCFC, all right. Martina Hingis, our founder and mentor, Dato Sri Vijay, is a well-recognized author, speaker, entrepreneur on many global platforms, all right. We have existed for 18 years. We have QI Tower, all right, guys. We own our own university. We are building QI City, all right, and we're just rocking and rolling all over the planet. But one thing I realized, traveling the past 3 weeks, that nobody asks you the same question. What is your credibility? Because when I started networking at 22 with Dato Sri Vijay as my upline, okay, I had zero credibility. I was basically a 22-year-old moron, okay, with no direction in life, all right. Every possible bad habit known to mankind, I was practicing consistently. All right, I always believe in being consistent in everything, but I know credibility. So whenever I spoke to somebody, whenever I tried to be a leader to my organization, I always got frustrated that people didn't listen, people didn't respect me, people didn't follow me, and people didn't stay with me. So I realized today, as much as it is important for QNet to have strong credibility, to have a good name, to have good character as a company and organization, to be able to stand on its own 2 feet and people to respect, love and defend this company, all right, from our critics and morons who spread rumors and rely on what they Google only. I realized that we as networkers also have to build our credibility. That today you are not only an entrepreneur, but you're also a leader. That people look up to you. People, respect you. People listen to your words as the gospel truth. All right? And people do whatever you tell them to do. You knowingly or unknowingly have become a leader of your flock, all right, of your organization, of your people. Whether it's 100 people, whether it's 1,000 people, whether it's 100,000 people, you naturally grow into this position of leadership. Now, if you want to take your organization to max out levels, all right, if you want to take your organization to financial freedom and have the largest number of people earning weekly checks, all right, don't only look at the credibility of QNet, don't only look at the comp plan, don't only look at what products are available or what market you're building, but it's also a necessity for you to look at yourself. What brand do you carry? What is your credibility? All right? Do your downline see you getting pissed drunk, all right, in every bar and club all over the city? And then tomorrow you come on stage and tell them, listen to me, follow me, and I will lead you. All right? Do they know that you're unfaithful to your spouse? All right, if you are. Do they know your weaknesses that you have, that you're not a good parent, that you don't really care, all right, that you don't really love, that you don't actually work hard, that you have a high level of laziness within you? So what Dato Sri Vijay taught me when I was 22, when I started networking, he said, Pathman, don't worry about the world. Before you focus on changing the world, focus on changing yourself and building up your credibility. Because Pathman Senathirajah is what people are going to follow. They are not following QNet. All right? They're not following network marketing. They're not following Q10. They're not following a certain product. They're following you. Now, up to now, 18 years, I followed Dato Sri Vijay. Because I 100% believe he's a man of credibility, integrity. All right? He is a pillar of strength. He's a good man, all right? A good husband, a great son, a great leader of the community, a compassionate leader, a man who gives and gives until it hurts and gives some more. Now that makes it so easy for me to trust, follow, surrender, and be loyal to. All right? I always tell my downlines, it's easier to follow a good man than to follow a man who has too many flaws in his character. Because at some point, you are going to ask that question, am I following the right man or the right person? All right? Is this the person who I am going to trust my children's future with? Is this the person I am going to follow for the next 20, 25 years? Am I going to take my dreams and put in this person's hands? And that question is what your downlines are asking every day. Whether they ask you to your face or not, trust me, they ask this question. Now, when I started at 22, I realized, hey, I'm an upline. I'm supposed to do presentations for you, all right? I'm supposed to be there for you when you call, all right? I'm supposed to go on stage and do some magic and help you make money. I thought my scope as an upline and a leader was limited to that. And Dato Sri said, Pathman, you're living in La La Land. All right? If there was a place called La La Land, Pathman Senathirajah would be the Prime Minister and President. He said, Pathman, you cannot limit your scope. You cannot pick and choose the areas where you want to be a good person, where you want to be a good leader, where you choose to be a great mentor or visionary for your organization, and then live a separate life where you are a complete good-for-nothing moronic asshole of the first order. That doesn't exist in network marketing. It's a whole package. You cannot draw a line and divide. This is who I am in network marketing and this is who I am in real life. Dato Sri taught me very young that there's no separation. If Pathman is a lousy son, he will be a lousy upline. If Pathman is a lousy friend, he will be a lousy networker. If Pathman is a man of no integrity and weak character, he will not be able to lead millions to financial freedom. And I realize today that we focus so much outside, we focus so much on credibility of QNet, what's on Google, but you have a Google on yourself. It may not be on the computer, but people Google you every day. They look at what you wear, they look at how you sit, what you eat, whether you are overweight, whether you have an alcohol problem, whether you have body odor, whether your teeth are white, right? Whether you comb your hair the right way, whether your language is right. They look at how you behave with your children. They look at how you speak to your elders. They look at how you treat your wife for them to decide whether they are going to follow you, surrender, all right, and ultimately stick with you for the next 25, 30 years. The network marketing is not a short-term business. Network marketing is about you evolving and changing and becoming a better person. Like Dato Sri says, Pathman, you can have a $10,000 check and still be an asshole. And that check won't last. You could have a $250 check and start changing who you are, building your credibility, building your good character, and that check will grow to 25,000 US dollars and will be consistent. So sometimes I believe we don't focus on change within ourselves. We like to focus on the external issues. We like to bitch and complain about the media, about the government, about authorities, all right, about the challenges we face. But this time, this Wednesday message, look within. What are your mistakes? Where are you screwing up? Will people follow you for the next 25 years? Will people be loyal to you even through the toughest, most terrible times in their journey of network marketing? How have you improved? Are you a good son? Are you a good husband? Are you a good father or mother? Right? Are you a good person? Are you here to help people achieve their dreams? Or are you here to make money so you can fulfill your own private dreams and not worry about other people? That I believe that who I am today, I have evolved. If you met me when I was 22, you wouldn't spend 2 minutes with me. I was an arsehole with a capital A. Alright? And today, thanks to Dato Sri Vijay, thanks to my mom, God bless her soul. Alright? Thanks to Japa, they made me realize that the real change required is the change in Pathman Senathirajah. Alright? And if you change Pathman Senathirajah, your environment and the world will change automatically, because you will see it differently. You will understand things differently. You will tolerate things differently. Alright? You will take so much more shit without bitching and complaining if you change from within. So sometimes I believe that we are chasing the dream, we are chasing financial freedom, we are chasing max out, which I believe you must do. But in that process, your bank account cannot be the only thing that changes. That you must change. Because there's a bank account inside each of us. Alright? And some of you are bankrupt within. You must be financially wealthy. But I believe what is truly the greatest gift of this industry and the greatest gift of having a mentor and upline like our founders, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan and Japadas Bismarck, is they help you become super filthy rich in the bank within you. So guys, you are here for the long haul. We got 50 years. I want you to be multi-millionaires. But I also want you to change as an individual. Because only when you improve as an individual, only when your character, alright, has an overhaul, only when you can learn how to speak from your heart and no longer have fear and you are in control of your ego, only then, I believe, people will follow you no matter what. No matter what happens, they will stay with you. They're not loyal to the company or the brand name QNet. They're loyal to how they see you. So let's not worry about the Google on the computer. Let's worry about the Google about you that happens in people's minds and hearts every single second of the day when they look at you. So you must change. And the world will change. Trust me. Alright? And the most important message this Wednesday is remember this. You are here to lead. And you cannot lead nobody. You got to lead people. And people will only follow someone they believe in. And for people to believe in you, you must first start believing in yourself. That change within is possible. That change within yourself is possible. So guys, as Dato Sri taught me from day one, for things to change, I have to change. To see a change in the world, start changing from within. Every great person like Dato Sri Vijay said this. So this week is about looking within and asking yourself the multi-million-dollar question. Have you changed? Are you constantly changing? Do you have the ability to empty your cup and learn new things, unlearn old things, control your ego, and ultimately become a leader people will want to follow? So I love you guys. So it's time for change.